What's up, everyone? Welcome to Power Play with CJ. I'm gonna try not to sound too pretentious during this piece, but I think a moment to think about what I did is and acknowledge what the Olympics were to me is a good thing. I think it's fun. So I apologize if I'm coming across like an asshole, but they called the Olympics Putin's games. I think I made them my own games in so many ways. Now I'm not bragging. I am what I am, and I know that. And I'm an amateur video blogger, all that, but I had some of my best work in the last 2 weeks during the games, and getting the women on the hockey team to check it out, getting Hillary Knight's My Valentine was funny, getting a couple of the other women on the team to tease her about it, and the highlight reels I put together, were awesome. And though I got my medal round picks dead wrong, it feels good to kind of sit back and look at the coverage I did and say I did a good job. And I think the finest moment in the history of the power play, the brief history of the power play, was the 2013 NHL draft, 6-7 months ago. Actually, 8 months ago, I should say. And the coverage I had in New Jersey, what I did leading up to the draft, the coverage I had in Jersey and in New York City, and then the aftermath. I think the Olympics, considering I was 17,000 miles away, I did a pretty good job. And I'm going to take what I learned from the Olympics in terms of how to utilize highlight reels and get more people to check out the power play, and what I learned at the draft, and channel that towards this upcoming draft in 2014. I'll be there. I'll be on the ground in Philly. And about 6 months ago, I figured this draft would be the end of the power play. That was going to be the going away present for the power play. But I'm going to stick with it. I'm going for my master's in journalism, and this is a good outlet. And I've done, considering the resources I have at my disposal, I think I've done a damn good job with it. You guys watch consistently, and give me positive and negative feedback, and I appreciate that. And to look at it through my eyes is look at all I've done and all that can be done. The power play started from nothing. It started with an idea, and to keep it going, I think is great. And I think there's some big things happening. I really cannot wait for the draft, because I'm going to line up a few more interviews, try to expand the coverage. Hopefully I get the media clearance, but if not, be all I can be with the resources I have, like I did last year. The lessons you learn from the game of hockey follow you everywhere. And one thing I learned from playing as a kid was you're going to get knocked down, you got to get back up. You may not have the best skates or the best sticks, but make do with what you have, and you can be successful. And that's the difference between people that played the game, people that didn't. They didn't get those lessons. And hopefully, like I said, this is just the start of big things. But I'm really proud of the coverage I had of the Olympics, even though I got a lot of my picks wrong, and the men's and women's hockey team for the U.S. didn't end the way I wanted it, the way I wanted them to end, in terms of having medals, but having 2 gold medals. We got a silver and a 4th place finish. But I think going forward, my coverage of women's hockey will expand, and I'm going to pay closer attention to international hockey, because I love the way the game's played on those big ice sheets. Anyway, that's on this episode of the Power Play with CJ on reflective of my coverage of the Olympics. Stay tuned for more episodes throughout the season and beyond. Later, guys.